And here is one of the famous Benfica Eagles. Victory or glory has soared and swooped around the stadium of light. And tradition has it that if the eagle lands precisely on its perch, it will be a good night for Benfica. So the omen is bad indeed.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Dino Bino FM. This is episode 9 in my Benfica save. Right, so as you can see here, we've actually ended the season. I know I promised I'd come back for the cup finals, but I was so annoyed after our poor showing in the Champions League and our poor showing with our regens. I thought I'd just get through, get the season out of the way, and then we can move on. So this episode is going to be quite a short episode. It's just going to be a season review of how the players done, what we won, and my plans for the next season, who I'm planning on selling. And I haven't so much looked into players I'm going to bring in yet, but more of the players I'm going to sell, and our plans for next season, and my expectations, how I want to develop from this season onto the next season. So I'm just going to go through a couple of things with yourself, guys. So first of all, for you, once it decides to load up, there we go. So end of season awards, Rito Sanchez got Young Player of the Year, no surprise there. Signing of the season, Sven Bender, I'm not surprised by that. He was a good signing once coming in, really solid midfielder. Goal of the season, Gaetan, totally disagree with that. It should have been Zukovic's overhead free kick. This was actually a really poor goal. Let's have a look at it now, actually. White loads up. It wasn't a poor goal, but it wasn't goal of the season as they've described it. So let's just load up here and we'll see if it's a... I think it's he cut him from the wing, if I remember rightly, and he just put it in the bottom right-hand corner. If I remember correctly, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see here. So Sven Bender, lovely ball, Gaetan through. Nice finish, but I don't know about goal of the season. But there you go. For the fans, voted Rito Sanchez, Gaetan and Nelson in the team. That's the team of the year so far. Now, as you can see, my main thing for next season is we need to strengthen the centre midfielder area. Now, we have got Sal coming in from Atletico on a free, and we've also got that guy coming in from Argentina as well. So that will strengthen this area, because these are all of them, including Rito, are really young players that we're trying to develop here. So we've got young things, young centre backs. Bekovic was a revelation when he come in, huge plus. Barbosa was fantastic. Gaetan. Now Jonas is the one I'm not sure about. I'm probably going to sell him, just because I think I can get some more money for him. As you can see, I'll put him on transfer list. 5 clubs want him already. I think I can get good money for him, and he's 31. I want to develop the youth in this save. Now let's go in. Overall, let's have a look at the stats. So before you see it, overall top goal scorer, Barbosa, 28 goals. He's really started to kick on with his development. As you can see, he's always improving. All-round games getting better as well. 28 goals in 36 games, 6 sub-appearances. Got in on the assists as well. 3 penalties and 5 player of the matches. So it's good to see how he's going to become such an important player for us. He's already valued at 24 million. He's had 5 caps for Brazil now. He hasn't scored a goal yet, but I'm sure that will change. And as I said earlier in some of my other saves, excuse me, I haven't got a minimum fee released in his contract, which is going to be a huge plus. So hopefully, when the big clubs come in, we can just convince him to stay and he won't get too unhappy. Assists, average rating, no surprise. Rito Sanchez performed at 8.04 for the whole season. This guy is going to be a tank for us. If we can keep this guy at the club, he's going to be a revelation. Unfortunately, towards the end of the season, he picked up a couple of injuries. What's the new deal? Well, I've sorted that out now. I've actually offered him a new contract, so they will be signing that. And Jonas, that will be sorted out in a minute. But he did pick up a few injuries towards the end of the season. Most assists, Gaetan, the assist guru, 27 assists. Now, I was going to look at selling him, but I'll be stupid to sell him. I'm going to keep him. The guy's worth 37.5 million. The guy scores a lot of goals. He's got to look at that. 35 games, 17 goals, 27 assists. I can't sell this guy. So I'm going to keep hold of him. Best park completions, Spen Bender, sorry. For £2 million, he was such a good signing, and he added so much to the team in terms of dictating the play and stuff. So that's a huge plus. Player of the matches shared between Rito Sanchez and Gaetan. As so, top in yellow cards. We love a bit of yellow cards. Our right back and left back, I don't really mind that, to be honest, as long as they're getting stuck in. Overall statistics, we were in the league. We were top goal scorers, 82 goals. We conceded the least goals in 19. Number one in yellow cards, 101. And we're second highest in yellows. And we're actually a top in attendance. Now, in terms of the actual league table itself, we ended up winning all our remaining games pretty much. We lost one game in the league there. So overall, 34 games, 28 won, 2 drawn, and then 4 losses there, as you can see. Overall, 86 points. We finished 11 points ahead of Sporting, but I do expect Porto to be much stronger next year. They started off so badly, so I do expect them to pick up the ball next season and put us under a bit more pressure. Let's have a look at stats, player overall. So, as you can see there, Abubakar, top goal scorer for Porto, 23 goals, very good player. Barbosa's in the mix. Average rating, we dominated that area. We've got 4 players in the top 5. Player of the matches, Rito Sanchez and Gaetan. Team goals, this is good to see. Nelson, the right back, involved in 74 of the goals. Barbosa, Gaetan. And even Rodrigo Bench, he's going to become a very good player for us. Again, he picked up a few injuries. I'm going to carry on his development next season. I think he's going to be a huge player for us. I'm trying to work on it at the moment. I'm trying to work on a bit more of his vision and his creativity, because I wouldn't mind him being my advanced playmaker. But I'm thinking Sol will be that for next season. But we need players that can play in that position. No surprise, Gaetan smashed the assists. Nelson, the right back, there were 10. And Old Zukovic was 7 there as well. Goals, Barbosa was 16, Jonas was 12, and Gaetan. So it's good to see we've got a few peers and top goal scorers. Dribbles game, we need to work on it. So Nelson's in there. This guy is actually joining us on a free. So it's good to see he's got 9.1 assist dribbling. So he could be a potentially good big player for us in the next season. He looks like he's had if you look back into him, he's had a reasonable good season. He's got 3 goals, 9 assists, but he's got good plays, good acceleration, good dribbling. He's only 24, and he's coming to us on a free. So it's not all transfer ID. It was actually already preset in the game. So we'll have a look at it next season and see how we go. But it's good to see that he was topping dribbles per game, because I do like a person that takes a player on. Now let's get into the competitions. So, as you can see, domestically, in all the competitions, we absolutely dominated. We won the Super Techno Cup at the start of the season. We won the League Cup, and then we won what I guess they will call the FA Cup over here in the UK. The Portuguese Cup, we won that as well. So, we won all those trophies, and we won the title. So, domestically, we've absolutely cleared up. We've won everything, so I'm very, very happy with that. Good start to the save. Champions League, we got Arsenal, we had a few injuries, and we got knocked out. On reflection, I was disappointed in the last episode, but on reflection, the board expected us to reach the next stage. We reached that stage. We're unlucky. I probably made a few tactical errors myself in terms of with Arsenal, but we did miss Rito Sanchez and a few big players in the centre mid. So, the aim next season really is to try and build on that. I would love to see if we can, hopefully, go unbeaten in the league. That'd be a huge plus. And see if we can kick on to the next stage of the Champions League. We've tried the first knockout. Let's see if we can kick on now and get into the second knockout stages, and then go from there. Let's just set small milestones and carry on building up, because we have got such a young squad. Now, in terms of the actual squad itself, I will be making a lot of changes. So as you can see here, I've chucked a lot of players out of the squad. So I've decided that I will be selling Jonas. He will be going. He is a good goal scorer, don't get me wrong. I can't argue that. 18 goals. However, I want to carry on developing the youth players, because these are the guys of the future. So I want to carry on developing them, especially with Jukovic as well. in Bolo. And also, as someone mentioned to me the other day, actually, we've got in the B team Z Gomez, who comes very good as well, and he's Portuguese, so I'm going to probably push him up to the first team as well next year, and I might send Djukovic out on loan. Or let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you reckon I should send Z Gomez out on loan? Do you reckon I should send Djukovic out on loan? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I know this guy comes good because I've seen it in a few saves, and he's Portuguese as well, so I probably will send Djukovic out on loan, just because of homegrown and stuff. Another player that will be leaving is Salvio. He's done nothing for us this season. In terms of he's just been injured absolutely all the time. He's played a couple of games for us, but he's not done nothing really that impressive, to be honest with you. He's got good transfer value. He's 26, 25 million, 20 million. I reckon I can get 30 mil for him. So he will be a player that will be leaving the club, and that just gives us a bit more transfer key to carry on building on the youth products. Excuse me. So most of the players you see here will be in our team next year. The other players that I've already agreed to sell, Caesar, he's on his way out. Now he's joining Everton on a free transfer. We got 525k for him, what he's worth. I just think that his time's like now. He's 36. It's time for him to move on. He's one player out. Another one of the old guards that we will be getting rid of is, let me just get it up, is the centre-back Lucio. Where's he gone? And let's do it by age and that, bring it up. And reverse that. Oh, he's not there. Must be in the first team. But Lucio, Lucio oh, excuse me, guys. I do apologise. Luciano, who's our centre back, actually club captain at the moment, he is leaving as well. He's actually left for 1.2 million, I believe it is. He's going out for. Another reason for selling him, just pure and simple, he's old. Pure and simple. There you go. As you can see, he's actually gone out already. He's already gone to COR. Now, he's got good technical abilities, good physical abilities too, good mental, but it'd be good for Turin. But I thought, just let him go. He's on 25k. He's on 25k a week. Let him go for 1.3 million. I'm happy with that for a 35-year-old. Now, our main aim in this series as well is carry on developing the youth and also bring some through the youth squad. Now, I did notice we've got a lot of players out on loan, so I'm going to take a bit of time working out who can fit into the squad for next season, who will not fit in the squad for next season, just play around with it. So, guys, that's the main story. Teaser here, guys. Here we go. Little teaser for you. Didn't even know we were doing this. 10 million for Jonas. There we go. Except that, let's see if we can negotiate with some of these other clubs. Over 12 months, 5 million, negotiate. 5 million, negotiate. Reject. Right, they're all going to be wankers, I think. I'm just going to accept the offer and then reject all the other offers. There we go. So we accepted the Celtic offer. Now, obviously, we had an agreed deal for Bakari. So I am going to do his contract now. As you can see, I like to go for a long contract. His existing contract is 3.6. We will offer him 9.5. I like to just suggest it, and it brings up all the other jazz. There we go. Now, as you can see, what I'm going to do is get rid of the minimum fee. Now, this is another reason why I like this skin. You can just see everything on here. You haven't got to scroll down. On some of the existing skins on the game, you have to scroll down and you miss bits like this. So remove that. Remove transfer fee. I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can just get him down to 14. Let's try and bring the agent fee down a little bit. And we'll try and take that down to 500k as well. There we go. Let's see what he says on that. No, he wants the minimum fee. So let's change this up. Let's move his contract to 20. And then hopefully that will remove the minimum fee thing. Yeah, there we go. So we got Bakari coming in for 7.5 million. Another wonder kid. So very happy at that. So guys, it's another quite short episode, but I think I'm going to wrap that up here now. When I come back, it will be the start of the season. Then we'll run through a transfer review, who we've bought in, who we haven't bought in, and go from there. And also, I'd just like to do a quick mention, just to say thank you for everyone that's helping so far in terms of liking the video, subscribing. It's been really helped me carry on developing the content, so thank you very much. So if you do like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Otherwise guys, thanks for watching. We'll speak soon.